And welcome back, guys. Welcome to Let's Play Sudden Strike 3 Victory Day mod, which is a mod that fixes stuff, bugs and issues, and compiles other mods, compiles it together to make Victory Day. So yeah, it's gonna be cool, it's gonna be sexy, and this is the third mission for the Allies. And third mission we already know. If you watched my show off, I already done half of the mission. So here we are, Normandy, 1988. We have to kill the German army, and here they are, right in front of us. Oh my god, I'm losing so many officers right in front of us. Let's see what's happening. Maybe, oh no, okay, let's fall back. I'm losing my officers. I don't want to lose. There's a huge chunk of enemy units right here, which I'm gonna utilize this just to bomb the living crap out of them. Why the hell not? We'll probably be getting huge amount of artillery guns as is. These are support artillery stuff. So it's gonna be sexy like a beast. We have the M10s, we have the classical Shermans, and this time around we have more M4A1 Shermans and one M4A2 75, 76mm guns. Sexy like a beast, they say, and it truly is. Also, I have certain things to add. As you can see, the interface thingy, the icons are actually completely different compared to the original stuff. Do we have a medic? Medic is immediately just running here to try and help this poor officer up a little bit. Again, as you can see, a little bit better icons helps a lot in actually, it looks a little bit classy, it looks sexy like a beast. These are actually a submachine gunners with the orange thingy. These are the light machine gunners with the BARs or 30 cals or whatever. What the hell are you doing, man? What the fuck are you doing? Wow, look at that, Rambo. Right there. So all in all, we have to clear his positions up, and most of the things here, as you can see, they're just classical thing we've seen before. These things, there's a 76mm gun. We have another 76 here, which I'm gonna actually position around these positions to help out a little bit. Maybe no, sorry, my bad. Sorry, my bad. I actually position it wrongly. If you press this button, it will immediately drop something out of its cargo. So there you go. Of course, we have our beautiful thingies here. We have our beautiful AA gun here. We have more our 30 cal. This is a U.S. Marines, motherfucker. These are not just your regular infantrymen around this time around. Sexy like a beast. This probably thing will explode. That tends to happen a lot. We can see that, but I don't want to like risk these guys fall back. So what we're gonna be doing here is tell our guys, that is our supply trucks, to not move at all, because at the end of the day they're just gonna make me angry if they do that. So we have to take these positions. The first objective is take this town, and after that capture whatever really you want. You have an option. Here we have a massive amount of our beautiful M7 priests that were so useful last time that I got so angry because of that. They were that useful. Of course, they weren't useful at all. Yeah. Let's get our officer and overlook this location here again. And yes, this is what we can see, thankfully. Really not much, to be honest. But again, I'm not worried about this location. The enemy shouldn't be attacking those locations at all. So let's move our guys again. This is all the classical stuff that I already did before, but this time around I may not lose every single freaking thing I ever had. I'm gonna tell our officers to overlook these certain positions while we move in with the rest of the troops. Why, you ask? But well, the point is to capture, maim, or destroy completely all enemy targets in vicinity. Of course, that means we have to survive all this. Now, do you see that we have the freaking defensive stance? We're gonna go on cautious stance. On a cautious stance, your infantry actually goes in underground, that is, lies underground and fires as they go. There's a big difference actually in this, because when they're on a cautious stance, that is this stance, as you can see, they're moving slowly towards their targets, right, and shooting and crapping like that. Defensive stance, they actually kneel. They actually kneel. Okay, that's actually a big thing. They actually kneel. So that's totally cool. It's all a different kind of stance. You have aggressive stance, you have that kind of evil stance. It's all cool stuff. So let's get our things over here now. Let's move our beautiful, whatever, 76mm gun. Excellent. We're gonna be moving 76mm gun right there. Again, point is to kill off the enemy. I don't know what that was. Oh, okay, that was probably a mortar team's probability big, mind you. The enemy will be incoming with massive amount of forces though. Just to make sure that you know that. The enemy will be moving tigers and panthers and stuff like that. That means that we have to kill them before they kill us. Let's move the 76, the Wolverines. We have the M10 Wolverines, man. They're sexy like a beast. We cannot allow ourselves to lose the officers, though. The bazooka men, what I found out is that they're the best thing against the freaking, how would I say, against tanks. They're so perfect. They're better than tanks against tanks. Believe me, we have seen that last time. It's ridiculously how good they are. Here they come in mass. A massive amount of troops running towards us like nobody's bitch. Of course, that's never a good thing. But thankfully, we have power. They do not. We have tanks right there shooting at them. Thank you very much. Also, let's see what we can do with these. Control 1, and let's try at least open some fire upon our enemies, maybe. And there you go, opening fire upon the enemy units. It would seem that I may have made a mistake. I moved a little bit too soon towards the enemy, but no, as I say that, my reinforcements arise with M10 Wolverines. We will avoid this area though. Completely. Oh my god, they totally owned us, to be honest. They actually killed us all there. That's bad. That's actually quite bad. Let's get our commanders up. Maybe this way we'll be able to do the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's get the M10 Wolverines, get the officers. Come on, go guys. We screwed ourselves up. We positioned these units, but they got owned immediately at the very beginning, which of course is never a good thing. And if the priests actually work, that would be so perfect. But they don't work as intended, okay? They don't work as intended. So I'm gonna try and concentrate certain fire on these certain bigger things like Panzer II and instead of Panthers, because those are the bigger things. Okay, let's concentrate on the Panthers because they're the ones that may prove troublesome. Thankfully, we're getting lots of reinforcements. As I said, bazooka men are very freaking useful in Soundstrike 3. And I mean, they always were useful in Soundstrike games, but in Soundstrike 3, they're fucking useful, okay? Compared to just regular tanks and crap. They're freaking useful, okay? Let's get these guys out immediately before they get shot and owned. So we lost some of our Shermans. We did very bad compared to the last time, sadly. But that's okay. Even the thing is, whenever I know that something bad is gonna happen, it happens. It doesn't really matter if you know it happens. It motherfucking happens always. So again, let's try and avoid certain things if possible. Let's concentrate on certain things like Panthers. Again, there's a tiger looming out there. He wants to do the bad and the ugly, guys. We cannot allow that. And we have no ammo. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Okay, we can freely now move because, after all, the bad things are happening now. But it's okay. As you can see, again, we are totally demolishing them, but they're also demolishing us. Thankfully, the M10 Destroyer has a 75.5mm gun, which is not your regular motherfucking gun, man. It's not your regular mother-humping gun. If we can kill the infantry that is actually overlooking this position, this would be much easier. Much, much easier. Okay, let's see if our beautiful 105s actually do something useful, that is. Oh man, it's not good when you have this stupid thing hanging in front like this. You see, this is bad. This is why I don't like moving them freely, especially when the enemy is actually attacking. That's when you really don't want to move that. You know, don't allow that kind of crap like I just did. But again, you can charge at the enemy as long as they're cautious stance, because actually cautious stance is the best stance for you. Okay, feed him. Is that disabled guns? Yeah, 76 destroyed, sadly. We have the flamethrower team. Well, flamethrower dudes. And they, oh my god, now they are dropping their own crap. That's kind of unique. Usually we never see that. But now they're dropping it nicely. Yeah, we totally actually bombed this beginning. But that's okay. We're going to be getting a lot of reinforcement. A lot more reinforcement than usual. Let's spread a little bit up here and there. At least that's something we can do. We won't be getting any prizes, man, in terms of free units. Let's get the engineers back. They're useless as they are where they are. Be taking this down, though, with what we have at the moment. Get this fuel tanker out of there. Let's get the soldiers up front. Okay, over here, guys. Let's go. We have the mine layers. The sappers, that is. I'm gonna try and keep those guys alive. I'm gonna keep the most useful units alive. That is the engineers and the rest. The riflemen and the machine gunners and the submachine gunners and the over machine gunners, they can move up front and do whatever they want. But as you have seen, we have totally got demolished this time around. Last time we did much better, but okay, you know, as I say, usually when I know what's gonna happen, I do worse than when I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh man, it kills me inside, man. I'm actually crying at this very moment, but you can't see that. Believe me, you can't see that, but I am actually crying. But that doesn't really matter now. We have some... Do we actually have the officers? Yes, we do. Let's again tell all of our officers to go into the aggressive stance and overlook these positions. Thank you very much. With that, we can slowly but surely move in. Of course, we need some repairs here. Thank you very much. Go over here. Let's see. We have the M4A2. Someone is definitely shooting at us. I can't see him though.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see. This truck is useless at the moment, so let's put him and get that M10 Wolverine fixed slowly but surely. Let's get these guys inside these trenches slowly but surely. There are also, again, Panzer 4Gs. They have mostly Panzer 4Gs. Of course, the lighter Panzer 2s, Luchadoros, but nothing really, oh my god, like no King Tigers. Like, I mean, Tigers, sure, you see, we have destroyed them. I love the damage system in Soundstrike. Like, I believe it's the best damage system in all the Soundstrike games because it just feels right. You know, when you shoot with they don't just pop up. That is the, you know, I should say pop. When the freaking Tiger shoots a M4, like, it doesn't just immediately get owned. That's a cool thing. I like that because, you know, it gives you a little bit of it, like, okay, they're not useless. They're just weak, but not useless. I'm afraid for this part though. So, yeah.
Ammunition squad ready.
Okay, ammunition, excellent. What we need to do with you guys is start feeding these guys. Let's see, we have, how many of you? Here we have, what, a 76mm gun. We have a fuel tanker, and I believe down the line we'll be getting other stuff. We have, what are you? A machine gun, a spear gun, a predator. I have no idea. It's some ultimate weapon of mass annihilation and destruction. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be slowly moving because of a massive loss of tanks that I did not expect I would actually lose. And I did, mind you. I did. It went much worse than expected. It went much worse than expected. But, as you can see, we even lost that here, like over here. Okay, they did drop those nukes. So there goes that at least. They did drop their own support things. So yeah, that's always a bad thing, man. Okay, let's get these guys out and again complete the circles here and wait it out a little bit. We have the M10 opening fire. Let's get the M4A2s. That is M4A1 and M4A2. You can actually see the difference, mind you, in how big his gun is. Anyway, that aside, let's just start getting that freaking village. Last time we did it much faster and better, to be honest. Much better. Overlook this location. Thank you very much. Leave these guys where they are. The enemy will be attacking these locations soon, I believe. Again, they will constantly bombard this position. It's just in their script, not just how much support they have, because they're gonna just bomb the same fucking place for the entire motherfucking game. We'll be getting a massive amount of reinforcement as soon as we can actually take any of these things, though.
Tank standing by.
Okay, let's repair him and enter. And there you go. They are actually bombing the living motherfucking crap out of us. And those things are actually working. Usually they don't work for me, but they work for my enemy, which is totally fine, I guess. I mean, in the trenches, I mean. Freaking trenches, you know, holy crap. Holy crap, get the fuck out of that mine layer. Without infantry, you cannot move towards the enemy, and that's just that's fact. So again, that's just a known fact. But as they can drop those freaking bombs constantly now, and of course use the bombers constantly, something we actually don't have. You know, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. It could be even harder than last time for some unknown reason, mostly because I fucked up. Did we fix him? Thank you very much. Enter. As soon as you fix enter, and then we're gonna be moving towards the enemy with absolutely nothing, as I really don't have anything to attack the village, because all these units are as useless as they can be now. Without the mass amount of units, it's a GG already. Okay, get up. Cautious stance, why the hell not? We need that freaking village because of the reinforcements. We need it because of the reinforcements. I'm gonna leave these guys where they are, not gonna move them. Last time I did not move them from the position they were in, so I'm not gonna do it this time. And yes, I don't really have that many officers in the right flank. Actually, one officer is on the right flank. Yay. Get inside, guys, come on. Or maybe we can just drop the driver and he can actually enter there and be awesome like everyone else. Okay, lots of enemy units inside the freaking thingies. Bad mojo right there. Let's spread our soldiers a little bit. We might take the town if we're a little bit more careful. Again, I did fuck up heavily. I actually attacked, even I knew that the enemy will charge with more tanks. I should have just held this line here and waited out like the last time I did. Even that was, mind you, blind. This is not blind. This is no, I know what's gonna happen, but I still fucked up. Isn't that fucking awesome? Isn't that cruel? Now mind you, they will continue keeping, well, they will keep attacking you for a while. I don't believe they're gonna be attacking forever, mind you, on these parts. I don't know why. I didn't believe as soon as you take the town, it's gonna be a GG for them. They're gonna start attacking from the left side, from the bridge. The problem at the bridge part is that if they attack the position where my stewards are, is that there are a huge amount of ammunition there. A huge chunk of ammunition. And that is actually quite problematic. If that ammunition goes off, it's gonna kill most of the people around it. Well, even if not, we're gonna lose that ammo for good. And we always need ammunition in this game. You know, we like always freaking need ammunition in this game. There goes our machine gunners. Sorry, those are the light machine gunners. Actually, like MG242, because that's a light machine gunner, mind you. So there you go. Two dose bullets is like a light machine gunner with 30 cal or something. These are the submachine gunner with the orange bullets, and the regular bullets, like these long ones, are the riflemen. Stuff like that. That of course is an evil bastard that has that thing, flame people and stuff like that, like a superhero or super villain, if you will. Okay, slowly but surely we are actually in the village itself. Unmotherfucking believable. Okay, let's set up some mines like this. Excellent. Let's set up some mine before he dies from bleeding. Though actually there is no bleeding in this one, specifically in Sunstrike 3. There is no bleeding for your tanks and the rest of them. And there you go. Close fight between the MP40s and our submachine gunners, because of course they have the Thompsons and Reese guns. And there you go. Look at this. Look at this damage we're doing to them. They're missing in front of him, but that's okay. This is a Call of Duty style. This is a Call of Duty style. Let's try and get inside that. Excellent. And we got bombers or fighter planes? Oh yeah, we did use fighter planes, right? We did have fighter planes. That's cool.
Reinforcements
And reinforcement has arrived, guys. Did you know that there is a reinforcements in this game? Finally, reinforcements. I know from where. Oh yeah, they're coming from this side, aren't they? Yes, they are. Oh, they are big toms, long toms. I mean, how am I gonna call them? It sounds perversive anyway. So there you go. Finally taking that. Excellent, excellent. We have taken the village, I believe. Which is actually, of course, a very important thing. We could easily lose it, though. With no eyes upon the enemy, we could easily lose that. Let's see, what are we getting? Excellent, excellent. Let's put some of our tanks to these locations here. Those are the M4A2s, if I'm not mistaken. No, yeah, they are, just different skin or something. I don't know. I don't know, you know this guy's better than I. You know this better than I. Okay, let's get our M3s up here. And there is, of course, an enemy Taiga. Now, as I said again, the beautiful bazooka are doing better damage than tanks. This is unbelievable, which is of course awesome, because they actually tell you that this is epic. Don't destroy it. Please don't destroy beautiful stuff. You don't have to fire constantly for the deal. I like, come on, don't destroy the beautiful, epic thing that is a Taiga. Like, it's a freaking mother-humping tiger. How dare you, sir? How dare you? And definitely, again, as I said, we did really fuck up the beginning. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, there they come. They're attacking. As I said before, they will be attacking at these locations. Let's go over here.
Ready, sir. Reinforcements have arrived.
There they go. There they go. No infantry at the moment because we cannot see it, but they are so close to my ammo. Fuck me. That's a Penta. That's an evil Penta. That's an evil Penta. There they come. There they come. Let's put our beautiful stuff, our aviation that is all limited, very limited upon those positions.
One moment, sir.
Aviation, I have no idea what exactly these fighter planes do in the game, to be honest. I have no idea, honestly. So, I don't know if they're like similar to bombers or crap like that.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Have no clue.
Sir, yes, sir.
But they're definitely now attacking from those locations as before, so at least we know that they are consistent about these specific things. There are many single player missions that I truly want to show you, because I'm gonna try and stick to this game as much as I can, so I can prove you that the game is an amazing piece of work with amazing graphics. And I remember that the game truly, I mean, for what it is, it's an amazing graphical achievement. I mean, the game has so many details on it, a thriving modding communities, which is again very important in games. Like, you honestly, with no mods, most of the games die out.
Okay.
And this game is getting back to its root, well, with the modding community to its roots. People are getting more, like, they're seeing more to it than what they ever before, you know, like, before it was mostly hate towards this game. I don't know why, I mean, I know why, because again, I did say the campaign failed in providing the exquisite feel of awesome, you know, you didn't have that good feel while playing the campaigns, because most of the missions you can see are fighting your way, tug of war style, which is never a good thing in a game. But again, the game can achieve massive amount of forces on the battlefield, which no other game can. You will not find another game like this. 3D or 2D doesn't really matter, you will not find them, because there are no others like this. And that's a fact, that's just a freaking fact. If we do actually this completely annihilated the enemy incursion upon these locations, that's of course always awesome. But unbelievable, we actually did it. As you can see, we're setting up some mines, some lovely sexy mines. Let's try and keep this place alive as much as we can though. We have the M3A1s, which are actually quite useful. I mean, the APCs are usually so useless to me in most games, but in here they're actually useful, which is, I mean, those aircrafts were shit that I just sent as you, though that was the worst support ever. I may need to find what the point of them truly is. Maybe they just target specific tanks, you know, and that's it. Like, if you have open area, they actually target, that is a sight on the area, and they actually target specific tanks. So again, we won't be finding out anytime soon, because we won't be getting them anymore. And of course they have this. We don't have that. Oh my god, like, as you can see, you can't put your things all over the, like, close to each other, because that's gonna just happen all the motherfucking time. At some point they will stop, maybe, but not at the moment.
Demolition party reporting, Stu.
Let's put again some mines, like this, here, thank you very much.
Armored unit reporting.
We need some ammo. Okay, so we lost what? 3 tanks and an M3A1 with people inside. Well, some damage, some actually survived. And of course, these guys are actually your crewmen.
Squad ready.
These guys are your crewmen with the gray-blue thingy. Now you know. Now you're a better person than I ever was. Okay, moving in. Setting up the mines as per usual, because it would seem that we are lacking in actually strength of holding this area. Things are happening that never happened before, to be honest. Like them trying to do this. Bomb the crap out of these certain positions. I don't remember that happening ever before, so so that's new. That's a little bit new to me. Okay, so because the I'm not using priests at all because they're useless. I never use the priests. They are useless. Never use them. Ever. In this game, they're as useless as fuck. There is some problem with the AI that doesn't do well targeting. They are slow as fuck. Okay, these guys need healing. Do we have any... No, we don't have medics, do we? We don't have any medic. Medic. No medics, it would seem. No medics at all. Wow. Fail. Like, Jesus, no medics? Really? But there's a medic, but that's not where I want him to be. That's okay.
Awaiting your orders.
Okay, but engineers, we're gonna fold it back completely. Yeah, they killed our mine layer. God damn them. Damn them to God.
Armored unit reporting.
But that's okay.
Get down, sir. Yes, sir. Reinforcements have arrived.
Okay, more reinforcements, more of their reinforcement incoming as we are talking about our own reinforcements. Let's get again the engineers a little bit back.
Ready to go. It's a trap.
We'll see. I mean, this is not going that well. Last time it was so cool and sexy, but this time we are failing miserably. We can't even hold most of these locations.
Rolling. Reinforcements have arrived.
Sadly. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, trial and error from time to time. A little bit trial and error. Again, we'll tell these guys to not move freely, because that's oh, come on, not don't move freely. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Because again, they will probably explode, die in a horrific accident of some kind, and that's gonna be a GG for all of us. And I didn't even ever move this guy, did I? How awesome am I? How many girls do you think I have? Exactly, none. Okay, we lost the M10 destroyer here. I don't know from what, but someone owned him. We have a beautiful flag that nobody uses, because honestly we can't even kill a bomber with it. Totally cool, right? We have some APCs that I don't know what the fuck am I gonna do with. Gonna probably position and charge into those flanks, because now that we have killed that reinforcement they got last time, we're gonna charge into them like beasts we are. Again, at this level, we know that we're gonna be getting lots of reinforcements. You know, like lots. They're pumas. They're evil pumas in front of us. Yeah, puma, 2 pumas, 3 pumas, 4 pumas, many pumas.
Message received.
There you go.
Understood. And acknowledged. Hit the ground.
But as you can see, we are not doing that well. I'm not doing well at all. I'm talking, but I'm not doing well at all. Like, we have a bunch of troops in certain buildings and all that, but that's about it. There is a mobile Vugan. There's a mobile Vugan right in front of us. Nobody can kill it, it would seem, because he's invincible. Okay, stop. Can someone please kill a fucking mobile Vugan?
It's a trap.
We're gonna lose these guys like this. Look at this bullshit. Wow, really? Wow, we don't have actually sight because there is an like a little bit uphill terrain.
Moving out.
Oh my god, he's just owning them. So there you go, Flag Panzer just killed so many men right here. It's ridiculous.
Awaiting your orders.
And I'm not doing well at all, to be honest. This is very disappointing, to be honest to me. I didn't do well at all. I just charged into the enemy like the fool I am, and I lost. Stuart, really? Like, come on, for fuck's sake, someone own a freaking car. It's an armored car, for fuck's sake. Thank you. After he killed all of my things. Everybody move. Everybody move. I don't care. Everybody move. Go. Everybody move. Like, this was retarded beyond motherfucking belief. You guys, move over here. No need to stay behind. There is no point staying behind at all. We're just gonna lose more than we gain. What the hell were those martyrs? Those martyrs. Okay, martyr 3s incoming in mass amount. Excellent. Thankfully, we had at least some things around these positions. Where are our sappers? Do we have sappers? No sappers. They're mostly dead, it would seem. No, there is a sapper. I just can't freaking notice his icon. Great, there goes that. Okay, let's feed him.
Aye, sir.
And there you go. We have actually done it. We've succeeded. Unbelievable. We are so awesome.
Here you go.
And they will be probably coming from this side also. So just saying. Get our troops over here. Thank you very much. Let's get all of our engineers back. Now that we have actually taken the objective, the tanker can go back here. Thank you very much. We can position these units that will probably die very soon if they encounter any kind of enemy resistance. And here comes the cavalry. The Panzer Luchadoro. No, Panzer 3Fs actually. I was thinking, oh, there is the Panzer 2. Thank you very much, bazooka people. You did well. There should be a bunch of enemy incoming from those positions, and that's about it. Let's get these guys down.
Demolition party reporting.
Demolition party reporting. Excellent. You're such a nice personas. Let's overlook this position with our beautiful officers. Thank you very much.
Moving out, sir.
So all in all, this was quite disappointing for the beginning of the game. I must say, I'm kind of disappointed. I did not do well. I am disappointed. Let's get our submachine gunners, bazookas to fire upon those bastardos, if possible. Thank you very much. Let's set up more mines here. Just for in case. If he doesn't die, mind you. If they don't die, there is another one. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, the enemy attacking. Kill. No officers dead. Excellent. Let's see what's happening here. No tanks dead. Bunch of infantry. Maybe a little bit. Move, move, move. Let's kill that tiger, actually. I'm thinking because of the scheme, that is the scheme, the camo of the tiger and the panther is completely the same, so I'm thinking that was always a freaking panther. That is a tiger E, and we have the Panzer 4 G.
Ready for pickup. Demolition party reporting.
Okay, demolition party, get the fuck back.
Awaiting orders.
And that's it. We actually completely annihilated the enemy. We actually completely destroyed the enemy. I'm gonna leave our beautiful M10s here. What the hell? Yeah, there's again the mobile Vugan. And unbelievable, we are missing him completely. I don't have to worry. I mean, we have so many freaking bazooka people. I'm not really worried about the enemy tanks trying to do something with no infantry backup.
Ready. Message received.
But because I knew what's gonna happen, all in all, we still lost a bunch of people. You know, that's how awesome it is. I lost a bunch of people even if I knew what's gonna happen. Like, ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Let's put some of our submachine gunners that are actually the 30 cal guys and some bazooka men inside the houses. Actually, anybody can actually enter in your house, that would be perfect. But not really. We did set up mines. Oh my god, well, you guys are fucking awesome.
That's affirmative.
You guys are so good. I love you. I mean, I never do this in regular Counter-Strike games.
Medic ready.
Ever. Like, I never do this specifically. like utilize my medics or my sappers or stuff like that at all.
Understood.
It was never useful, to be honest, except of course officer, I mean the classical stuff, but beyond that it was never the thing that I actually utilized in abundance.
Yes, sir.
Let's put our M3A1s over here. We have our beautiful things here. Let's see what's happening. Oh my god, only one persona survived that? Come on, I had like 3 guys here. God damn it. Like god damn, we have some flamethrower dudes, nothing very important. So I'm gonna send first and foremost secure this area with mines. I do that and it's all gonna be groovy.
Watch your head.
Okay, they have a massive amount of still of those things. Thankfully, one of our medics still alive is gonna start healing people, and that's a beautiful thing again about Southern Strike. I mean, it's one of those things that is very useful. Like every one of these units is useful, but how you use them, that's the problem. And if you fuck up, you're gonna fuck up. And as you've seen yourself, I really did very poorly with, you know, I was just charging with everything. And I failed, and that's not how you play this game. It's a perfect example of how a stupid mistake can like cost you in a long run. I mean, this could have been very peaceful, nice. Well, sure, a few guys would die, but it would have been peaceful and nice. Okay, now that nobody's attacking on these parts, I'm gonna put these tanks here and there a little bit, control these areas that is, and gonna be aggressive on our beautiful trucks. I'm gonna feed. As you can see, we're gonna feed all the things here. Let's see what do we have of reinforcement. There's fuel trucks that nobody can utilize. That's cool, of course. Put these guys here. And look towards that location. We have 2 beautiful things. I don't know if we'll be getting them down the line again. Probably will. So we can spam like huge amount of stack these guys.
Copy that, sir. Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
First and foremost, set up the mines. Here, 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 here. Thank you very much.
Understood.
I need some units. I need to spread some soldiers here and there just to overlook certain positions. Like the last time, we had mostly troops in these locations, which is totally cool. Was groovy, mind you. I like that. Let's put some guys into the windmill. These guys are again useless. I'm not gonna utilize them.
Here you go.
Let's put the AT gun here. Let's see what do we have. We have many US crewmen, which is of course very useful for the long run. But the big toms that are actually useful. So the big toms will be used heavily in this game. We're gonna put them again on this position here. Totally cool. What shall we do with these guys? I believe I'm gonna be needing all these guys now for the attack across the river here. Again, I'm gonna be just doing the same. We know that the enemy has a bunch of infantry here and there on a specific spot. After all, we did most of this anyway before a long time ago in a galaxy far away. Again, I don't need to put these guys that close. It's never like a good idea to do that. They have a massive range anyway, so putting your tanks like that is useless. But anyway, let's position again some of our mines here and there, just for in case if the enemy succeeds in breaking through these lines of defenses. Like this. Thank you very much. Few mines here, few mines there. It's never a problem.
Demolition party.
Okay, there is one hiding here. Okay, don't hide, man. Do not hide. We need you. Okay, set up those mines here. Leave the tank where he is, the M3A1 where he is. Position these guys. That is again the 3 cal guy, and we have the bazooka persona again. Very useful. Unbelievably, the bazookas are very useful. Again, they were always useful in Sunstrike. But as I said, in Sunstrike, they're this so specific. They're very much better than tanks against tanks. Much better. We have a Tiger, which we can take if we had the crew people, which we actually do have, like a truckload of them. So we can move these guys over here, recapture whatever we can. Go towards these locations, guys. Thank you very much. Let's see what's happening under the windmill. Absolutely nothing. We can pop up the commanders, tell them to be cautious, like a beast. Move the AT gun here. Thank you very much. Move him back. Excellent. Now in previous Soundstrike 2 that I specifically could have like press on a bell and then tell the guys inside how they're gonna, well, like where they're gonna position themselves inside the building. You know, you can choose a higher ground and overlook everything, but most, you know, like, but it gives the advantage of the enemy killing most of your units and stuff like that. Or you can position them like thoroughly, like on every floor and stuff like that, but you still need more units for that specifically to be successful. So all in all, there are specific things you can definitely do in Soundstrike 2. In this one, they did cut off that. There is no pontoon bridging there. You can't build pontoon bridges anymore, which again it was a cool tactic to have and actually make inside of in a map if you're a map maker. You know, we can really do some groovy stuff with that and enable you even more options on how you're gonna traverse these areas. You know, like this area, it would seem that can be passed with infantry. Yeah, we can actually hit the enemy from these locations. This is the first time I'm seeing that, so yeah, there's definitely an option for everything. Let's see. Excellent, excellent. Let's see. These guys, pop a few of these. Not all of them, mind you. Not all of them. Thank you very much.
Infantry squad ready.
And let's get inside that tiger. Excellent. And of course our positioning of mine, always a perfect thing. Look at this commander. It's sexy like a beast. Okay, there is another one right here. Thank you very much. Our supply truck is exactly feeding him. And do remember, the supply trucks can resupply themselves slowly but surely. So it's very important to keep them alive as long as possible. They are very useful. Okay, drop these guys where they are. Excellent. Get these guys out of there. Excellent. And that's it. I believe we can actually take ammunition with these trucks maybe. Yes, and pick them up and move them somewhere else maybe. No, okay, so only supply trucks can actually carry that ammunition. That's okay, quite understandable. We have another sapper here, which we're gonna send immediately towards these locations. A few mines here. Let's see. Let's set up these locations with mines, like specifically the road. And there goes an enemy bomber, as per usual. No, that's not a bomber. Yes, it is a bomber, per usual. They're gonna be doing this constantly for the entire motherfucking game. You know, you can't maybe until you actually take the airfield. Maybe. I have not noticed that. Maybe.
Moving out, sir.
You can't build trenches also, which is kind of, you know, I was hoping they're gonna expand on that at least. I have no idea where they're actually dropping all that. Honestly, they were dropping right there. Oh, come on! How the hell did they know we were there? Like that was stupid. Like how? How? Do tell me how the hell did they know we were there? Okay, I think because the bombers give them the insight while they're running, while they're on the move, and they give them insight what they can see. So that was cheap. That was motherfucking cheap. I don't like that. I do not like that. Okay? Not cool. Okay, let's see. Everybody full on ammo? Again, the yellow line tells you how much ammo we have. And I have a lot of ammo, I believe. A lot of ammo. Okay, excellent, excellent. Let's spread a little bit these bazooka people here and there. No more ammo for you. Okay, fine by me. All in all, we have a huge amount of minefields. Hopefully they work. Oh yeah, I forgot about my tiger, which could have got owned while I didn't look. I would be like, oh fudge, you know. But he didn't get owned, thankfully. He is gonna be very useful because of this specific part where we're gonna be moving.
Copy that, sir.
And that's actually ours. So what we're gonna do with this guy is drop him here, you know, like right here, where the bombers won't be having insight towards us, maybe. Maybe.
Awaiting your orders. Yes, sir. Enemy defenses ahead.
And as you can see, there comes our guys. They're gonna do something. Nope, they're just gonna fly around because they don't know anything else.
Sir.
Let's position our beautiful AA guns over here. Drop you where you are. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And it's perfect. It's near the engineers. They can actually help out if something goes really wrong. They can actually repair. So let's see what's happening here. Everybody alive? Excellent. Our sappers are alive. They just need a little bit of feeding time. This side has been secured. Excellent. Again, pop up the commander. Overlook this location. Overlook this location. Thank you very much. And that's it for this video, guys. I'm gonna save it like a little bitch if we don't want to lose everything. And we're gonna go QW. Thank you very much. And I wish you the very best as always. Hope you enjoyed it.